Let me tell you something, Robin. Don't you ever in your life threaten our good sis Fatima again. Now, what is going on? Y'all might ask. Well, Fatima last week said, who are the suspects? And, Robin said, you. So now it's just like, what's going on? Well, we got pictures of you and Gary and his bodyguard outside his office the day that he got stabbed, but also, you have motives. That and about Zach's investment, and I also have your gun. Now, here's the thing, Fatima. I could give it to the investigators and, ANDI falls down the list, or I keep this to myself and you play ball with Hayden. So at this point, it's Robin holding all the cards, and it's just like at some point, I think Robin, did you try to take Scary Gary out? Did you try to take that man out? Tell the truth, because you're doing too much. Like I like Robin. Robin seems like cool people. Okay, y'all know how I feel about Robin. Okay, Robin has a certain air about himself that I like, but don't be threatening my good sis Fatima because it's doing too much. Doing too much. Also, you have her gun. That man was not shot, he was stabbed. Two different scenarios. He was stabbed, not pewed. Okay, you see how there's a difference? Unless he was pewed and we don't know about it, what that gun gonna do? It's registered. Get the hell out of our faces. But anyway, Augustus Fatima go home. And, Zach is telling her that Michael said his first words. And it's just like, oh my God. And then we end up on the Karen having two kids from two different baby daddies. And Fatima, gives a little foul joke of, maybe you and Aaron should wear who's your daddy, t-shirts. And she's joking about her Karen possibly having triplets. And it's just like, at some point, Karen better have these babies because I'm about done with this. She been pregnant for 30,000 years, okay? Her 1,000 years. She could be pregnant for 1,000 more, okay? But Zach is just like, girl, what you doing home? And she says, oh, Robin gave me the rest of the day off, but she doesn't tell him what exactly went down at the office. So they go upstairs to have, some Zatima time. So that's a bath and relaxation. Down to the hospital. Gary had a seizure. And this, like, the inducing drug was like street grade heroin. So now Hudson is going off on the doctors and he's trying to figure out what happened. So either Hudson tried to take Gary out that way, and he's now trying to play the grieving friend. I say Aaron, maybe Penelope, maybe Jordan, maybe Jordan's friends, or maybe that ex-wife or non-ex-wife. We don't know. Where the hell is that lady? We saw her get thrown off a roof. We saw her get pewed. Like, she tried to take out Gary and ANDI, but then she got arrested. But we don't even know what happened to her. So Agent Watts come down there to ANDI's place, and he let her know that there was another attempt on Gary's life, but he's alive, and she's happy about that. And he tells her, oh, he had heroin in his system. And, this was just after you visited him. So he tried to forcibly take her down to the police station to question her, and Robin walks in like, what's going on? So Robin handled up on Agent Watts, and it's just like, Agent Watts, I feel like you should leave Robin alone. Because Robin already told you, I play golf with your boss's boss. Don't make me have you investigate what went wrong with your career. And it's just like, he put his nuts on the table. Don't make him do it. Don't make him do it, Agent Watts. I like you, but don't make him do it. ANDI over here like the damsel in distress. Didn't you just tell Penelope, raggedy ass, that you wasn't gonna let no man ever control you or pick you up off the ground, that you was gonna be your own, protector? Okay, you don't want to be like Cinderella sitting in a cold, dark, dusty cellar waiting for somebody to come and set you free. What about girl power? Throw your hands up if you know you're a star. Never give up. You come too far. Never bow down. Okay, all that stuff. Where is it? ANDI end up in this man's arms, and this looked like they're about to share a kiss. And this is where the whole girl pull it together, but she got self-control. She stops Robin from kissing her, and Robin is like, oh my God, I shouldn't have did that, was super inappropriate. And she was like, no, it's fine, because we're lawyer and client, but we're also friends. And at one point in time, y'all was bumping and grinding, and Robin had her up against the window, on the coffee table, on the couch, on the counters, on the floor, on the walls, to the window, to the wall. That's how Robin had her. To the windows, to the wall. Okay? He was breaking down. They probably broke some stuff. But Andy is like, okay, I gotta hold it together. She gotta tell her, she gotta calm her urges. She texts the girls, talk about we gotta have a meeting, okay, the sister circle meeting. We gotta talk. Now, down to the restaurant, Sabrina and Rich are, making up, and she wants to know what the fight was about. And he was like, I'm just nervous about, the fertility appointment. And she offers to go with him. And Tony is accusing Danny of walking out of the restaurant acting like a child. But she's like, listen, I've had too many men in my life try to change me and have control over my autonomy, and I don't want it. And, they start, getting a little, to the window, to the wall at her kiosk, but people are paying attention, so you just can't be doing that in public. That's how you get, indecent exposure and arrested and on somebody's registry. So boom. Sabrina calls Danny trying to figure out if she's gonna be down at Andy's place. But then Rich calls her talking about, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it with the donations. It's not like I can't donate. It's like the visual aids are super 90s. It's a magazine or some corno. Get it together. So she talks him through it, but here's the thing: he paints the walls and not in the cup. And I'm still confused on why can't they just do it the old-fashioned way, bumping and grinding. I don't understand why they can't do it the old-fashioned way. It's worked for a lot of people. But moving on, Miss Lisa, we finally see Miss Lisa, and she coming down there. She's comforting her daughter. She to the rescue. She is trying to talk Karen through it, trying to give her words of wisdom. Karen tells her about Gary being stabbed, and maybe Miss Lisa did it. Maybe Miss Lisa did it for the girls. Maybe that's what happened. But Karen is upset about the whole double standard. She's like, if I was a white woman in this situation, I wouldn't be looked down upon. But as a black woman, I'm promiscuous and I'm a hoe for having two baby daddies. And it's just like, girl, it's not the same. All the girls are looked at as promiscuous and hoes for having multiple baby daddies. That's basically what's gonna happen. Y'all know how it is in this patriarchal society. They don't give a damn about women. They really don't give a damn about black women, but they really don't give a fuck about women at all. And if you have multiple children with multiple men, oh, use a hoe for show. And it's just like, that's rude as fuck. Because men are whores. Y'all go out here, spread y'all seed, and have multiple children, and nobody calls y'all any type of names. But one woman has multiple kids with more than one person. Oh, she's awful. Garbage. It's rude. And I'm going to just say this now. For the women out there who have multiple children with more than one man, I don't think you're a hoe. I think you moved on and you decided to try to start a family or add to your family, and maybe the situations just didn't work out. I have no problem with you. I have a problem with men who be out here making babies all willy nilly and don't really take care of them whatsoever. Now, them is some hoe ass deadbeats. Unsupported trash bags. Moving on. So down at Andy's place, the girls are all over there. Fatima's supposed to be coming, but she ended up not coming because her and Zach had a good old time in that bathtub. Anyway, the girls are talking. She tells them about what happened at the salon with Roots to Riches, and Andy tells them about Robin kissing her, and she wants to know, well, did you want Robin to kiss you? But they get interrupted by a phone call, so the girls, leave her alone as Andy takes the call, and it's that demon named Gary, and it's just like at some point I want him to leave, move on, get a life, get a job, get a clue, and move the hell on. We just gonna be stuck with this Negro for the rest of our lives, ain't we? Well, I'm not gonna be stuck with him. That ain't my man. That ain't my man. I'm a really wanna to you. That ain't my man. That ain't my man. I don't have no problems, okay? Anyway, with that being said, that was it for this Sisters recap review. It's only gonna get better at this. But Adrian, watch you popping up at her house trying to drag her down to that police station. Oh, you didn't lost your motherfucking mind. And Robin, 13 15, but oh my god. But I'm ready to see certain people leave, like Rich, Tony, um, Hayden, that crazy lady he was once married to. Where is Madam? Maybe she could come handle up on some situations. But with that being said, that was it. That was all I had to give y'all. Please don't forget to hit those links in the description box down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. And I'll see y'all for the next one. Bye!